Hey folks, and welcome to Greg's Golf Shack. I want to introduce you to one of my favorite shots, the half swing or partial swing that we can use multiple places on the course. Now we'll get into how that works in a minute, but let's look at a scenario where it can come into play. So here we have a par 3 that you have to carry a hazard over the water and land it on the green safely. Now there's a lot of great par 3s like this in Newfoundland, such as number 5 on the Admiral Green course at Pippi Park, or number 8 at Harmon Seaside Links, or just about every par 3 on the Twin Rivers course at Terra Nova. But there's also many holes out there where even our approach shots on par 4s and par 5s are having to carry a hazard, and we need to be safely on the green. Now I think for us amateurs, a common miss is to come up short. It's easy for us to overestimate how far we hit our clubs. And in this case, we've got 136 yards to safely get onto the green. For some of us, that might be our 8-iron number or a 9-iron number. For me, I need to hit a hard pitching wedge to get there. And the thing is, sometimes that's our go-to club. It's just we get a number in our head and we know that's the club we need to take. But if we hit it hard, that just gives us so many more opportunities for things to go wrong in the swing, with our timing, with our path, with our face. So I want to hit 3 shots with my hard pitching wedge and kind of compare the results and the consistency with the partial shot I'd like to show you. So my goal is that these are all going to be good shots. I hope so. Let's find out. Not a bad start. I'm liking it. 4 feet for birdie. That's what I'd like to do every time. Let's try that again. Looking good. Well, I'm coming up short. Front of the green. About 35 feet shorter than the last shot. And you know, that felt like a little bit of a mishit. Like, you know, I was really kind of struggling to stay balanced through that. Let's try another pitching wedge. That one felt a little bit weird too. A little fade. Again, I've come up short. The common miss. And even if we know we can carry the club there, when we have danger there and we try to swing a little too hard, there's a lot of places you can lose speed in your golf swing. I would take those shots. I still have 3 birdie putts with those 3 shots, but I didn't feel too confident with those swings where they're going to end up. I was fortunate to get one really close. So now this partial swing, I'm going to club up a lot. I've got a 7-iron. That's 3 more clubs than my pitching wedge. And it's not about being macho. I showed I could get my pitching wedge there, just not really consistent. And I'm hoping that with a nice shorter swing and smoother tempo, maybe I can get a little bit more consistency, and I'd rather err on the side of being long so I can take the trouble in the water out of play. My goal is to bring the arm about parallel with the ground. Now it might come a little bit more, but the general feeling is sort of that half swing. And I want to have a nice smooth swing and an abbreviated follow through. It's a shorter swing. That doesn't mean I need to rush it to get the speed, because the loft of the club should help me with the distance I need to cover. So let's see what kind of consistency we get with this partial 7-iron. Not a bad start. 15 feet. A nice draw, felt effortless. I'm going to try that again, and I have full confidence that I'm not going to put it in the water. Another good one. 9 feet, almost an identical shot shape, meaning I'm getting the club in a good position. Let's try it again. Right over the flag, again, almost identical with that shot shape. I'm really happy with those 3 shots. Now I have 3 really good chances at birdie, and I did not feel stressed at all about the trouble. So these partial shots are also really great for playing into the wind, and it's also a great warm-up strategy when you're on the driving range. Start with some half shots and work your way up to fuller shots. So I hope you can add that swing to your game, keep the ball in play, shoot better scores. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time on Greg's Golf Shack.